Did you know that right now, as you're sitting there, your kidneys might be silently crying out for help without you even realizing it? After 50, our bodies aren't as resilient as they once were, and those two little heroes, your kidneys, working tirelessly to filter your blood every day, they start to get tired. But here's the scarier part: over 15% of people over 70 in the US are living with chronic kidney disease, and many of them don't even know it until it's too late. Do you want to end up like that? Picture waking up one day, feeling exhausted, your legs swollen, unable to walk comfortably, and the doctor telling you your kidneys have weakened beyond repair. That's not something anyone wants to hear, right? But here's the good news: you can stop that from happening today, just by adding a few simple foods to your diet. Today, I'm going to reveal 7 foods you must eat after 50 to save your kidneys, foods that, if you keep ignoring them, could cost you your health. I know what you might be thinking. Maybe you're wondering, why should I worry about my kidneys now? I feel fine. But that's the problem: your kidneys are like quiet workers, toiling away to remove toxins, keeping your body balanced, but they don't scream when they're in trouble. By the time you notice, it's often too late. I once met a woman named Margaret, 63, from Ohio. She was a mom, a grandma, always busy taking care of her family. She thought she was healthy, just a little tired sometimes, a bit of swelling in her feet at the end of the day. But then one morning, she couldn't get out of bed, and the doctor told her that her kidneys were in serious trouble. She wished she'd known sooner, wished she'd done something to protect them before it all went downhill. Do you want to end up like Margaret? I'm betting you don't. And that's why you need to listen to me today. As we age, things change. After 50, your kidneys don't filter blood as efficiently as they used to. High blood pressure, diabetes, or just years of not-so-great eating habits can wear them out. In the US, millions of people are facing this risk, and statistics show that 1 in 7 people over 60 have kidney issues. But this isn't a story of despair, it's one of hope. I'm here to show you a simple path to keeping your kidneys strong, so you can keep living the life you love, walking with friends, playing with grandkids, or just taking care of yourself without worrying about endless hospital visits. You don't need expensive pills or complicated diets. It's all about everyday foods, easy to find, that you can start eating today. Think of it this way: your kidneys are like the filter in your coffee maker. If you don't clean it, don't take care of it, it'll eventually clog up, and everything starts going wrong. But if you give it the right stuff, it keeps running smoothly. Top kidney doctors around the world agree that what you eat is the key to protecting your kidneys, not just avoiding the bad stuff like salt or fried foods, but adding in foods that can nourish and heal them. Today, I'm sharing 7 foods that experts say can lower your risk of kidney failure, make you feel better, and even help you live longer. Are you ready to discover them? I promise you, these are simple things anyone can do, even if you're not a great cook or don't have much time. So where do we start? Let's talk about the first food you need to add right now if you want to save your kidneys: watermelon. I know you might be thinking, watermelon? Really? It's just a summer fruit. But don't let its familiarity fool you, this is one of the best friends your kidneys could ask for. Watermelon is over 90% water, and that's crucial because your kidneys need water to work properly. When you don't drink enough, or worse, when you load up on things like soda or too much coffee, your kidneys have to work double time to filter out toxins. But with watermelon, you're not just giving them water, you're also delivering something called lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that reduces inflammation in your body, including in your kidneys. Inflammation is a big enemy of your kidneys, wearing them down over time, but watermelon can help fight it off. Imagine you're at a summer picnic, slicing into a juicy red watermelon, and as you take a bite, you feel that natural sweetness burst in your mouth. Now picture every bite quietly cleaning your kidneys, helping them flush out the toxins you've built up over decades of not-so-perfect eating. I once heard about a man named Henry, 58, from Texas. He loved soda, drank 3 cans a day, and never thought it could hurt him. But then he started feeling tired, wasn't peeing as much, and his doctor warned that his kidneys were in danger. He panicked, but instead of just relying on meds, he started eating watermelon every day, just a small cup with breakfast. After a few weeks, he told me he felt lighter, his energy was back, and his doctor was shocked to see his kidney function improve. Just one small change like that, but it made a huge difference. You don't have to eat a whole watermelon every day, that might be a bit much, right? Just a small cup, about a handful, is enough to get started. You can have it as a morning snack or toss it into a smoothie if you like. And if you're worried about the sugar in watermelon, don't stress, the natural sugar in it is way less than what you'd get from a soda or a candy bar. The key is that it gives your kidneys the water and antioxidants they're begging for. Studies show that people who eat water-rich foods like watermelon have a significantly lower risk of kidney failure, and that's something kidney doctors keep hammering home. Keeping your kidneys hydrated is the first step to protecting them. But it's not just about water. Watermelon also helps ease the strain on your kidneys by supporting your body in flushing out uric acid, a substance that can build up and cause kidney stones. Kidney stones aren't just painful, they can damage your kidneys permanently if left unchecked. So why not give it a try? Next time you're at the store, grab a watermelon, or if you don't want a whole one, lots of places sell pre-cut pieces. Start tomorrow with a cup of watermelon, and you'll feel like you're doing something really good for yourself. Are you feeling ready to try it? I bet you'll be surprised at how great it makes you feel. So there's our first food, watermelon, a simple but powerful start. But don't stop here, because there are 6 more foods you need to know to really protect your kidneys. Ever thought a common veggie in your kitchen could be the next secret weapon for keeping your kidneys strong? I'm talking about cabbage, and in the next part, I'll tell you why it's so important, along with a story of a woman who turned her life around just by adding it to her meals. Keep watching, because we're only getting started on this journey. We just talked about watermelon, that fantastic fruit that keeps your kidneys hydrated and cleansed every day. I hope you're picturing yourself enjoying a cool slice of watermelon and feeling how it's helping your body. But now, let's take another step in our journey to save your kidneys. Are you ready to discover the second food you must eat after 50 to rescue your kidneys? It's cabbage, a humble vegetable you've probably passed by 100 times at the grocery store. But don't let its simplicity fool you, because cabbage is one of the best friends your kidneys could ever have. Think about this for a moment. As you pass 50, your body starts holding on to things you don't want, not just memories or clutter around the house, but toxins in your blood that your kidneys have to work hard to clear out. One of the biggest enemies of your kidneys is imbalance: too much salt, too much protein from red meat, or too much waste they can't handle fast enough. That's where cabbage comes in like a lifesaver. Cabbage is low in potassium and phosphorus, 2 things that, if they build up too much, make your kidneys scream for help. But the really great part is that it's packed with fiber and compounds called phytonutrients, which help your body detox naturally. In simple terms, cabbage is like a little broom, sweeping away the bad stuff from your system so your kidneys don't have to overwork. I want you to picture this: you're in your kitchen, slicing a crisp green cabbage leaf, hearing that gentle crunch as the knife hits the cutting board. You toss it into a simple salad or lightly steam it to go with lunch. Every bite of cabbage you take isn't just tasty, it's quietly helping your kidneys breathe easier. I once heard about a woman named Anna, 58, from Florida. She was an active lady, loved gardening, but a few years back, she started feeling tired for no reason. Her legs were swelling, and she wasn't peeing as much. Her doctor warned that her kidneys were struggling, maybe from years of eating too much fried food and meat. She was terrified, she didn't want to burden her kids. But instead of just relying on pills, she started changing her diet. One of the biggest changes was adding cabbage. She steamed it, made salads, even blended it into smoothies. After a few months, she told me she felt like she had a new body, her energy was back, and her doctor was amazed to see her kidney function improve. Just one simple veggie, but it changed her life. You might be thinking, cabbage? What's so special about it? I've seen it my whole life. But that's the beauty of it, it's not fancy, it's not expensive, and you can find it at any grocery store. Nutrition experts say cabbage can help reduce inflammation in your body, a major reason kidneys weaken over time. And since it's low in potassium, it's safe even if your kidneys are already feeling tired. You don't have to eat a whole head of cabbage every day, that'd be a bit much, right? Just a small cup, about a handful, is enough to start seeing a difference. You can steam it with a pinch of sea salt, mix it into a salad with olive oil, or even make a soup. If you don't love the taste, try adding a bit of garlic or lemon, it'll taste better while keeping all the benefits. Think about this, every time you eat cabbage, you're giving your kidneys a little break. Instead of filtering out heavy stuff like red meat or salty snacks, they get supported by a veggie that's gentle but powerful. Studies show that people who eat more veggies like cabbage have up to a 20% lower risk of chronic kidney disease. That's a number kidney doctors keep mentioning when they talk about the power of food. And the best part is you don't have to overhaul your whole life, just add a bit of cabbage to your meals, and you've taken a big step to protect your kidneys. Are you ready to give it a shot? I bet next time you're at the store, you'll look at cabbage in a whole new way. So now we've got two kidney heroes, watermelon to cleanse and cabbage to detox. Both are easy to find, easy to eat, and powerful in their own way. But don't think our journey stops here, there are 5 more foods waiting for you to discover, and the next one's something you might already have in your fridge. I'm talking about blueberries, those tiny gems that doctors call a superfood for your kidneys. Ever thought something so small could make such a big difference? Keep watching, because in the next part, I'll tell you why blueberries matter so much, along with a story of a man who got his health back thanks to them. We're on the right track, and I'm so excited to share more with you. We just talked about cabbage, that humble but mighty veggie that helps your kidneys sweep away toxins and breathe easier every day. I hope you're starting to think about adding a little cabbage to your meals, because it's a simple step that can be a game changer. But now, let's take another step in our kidney-saving journey. Are you ready to meet the third food you must eat after 50 to protect your kidneys? It's blueberries, those little blue-purple gems you might have had in muffins or smoothies, but probably never thought of as a key to keeping your kidneys strong. Take a second and imagine this, you're holding a handful of blueberries, those tiny round jewels sparkling like precious stones. Every time you pop one into your mouth, you're not just enjoying a gentle sweetness, you're sending your kidneys a powerful natural boost. Blueberries are packed with something called anthocyanins. Don't worry, I won't bore you with fancy science words, but think of it as a super strong antioxidant that shields your kidneys from harm. As you age, your body starts building up free radicals, little troublemakers that damage your cells, including your kidneys. But blueberries are like a tiny army, rushing in to neutralize those troublemakers, keeping your kidneys safe. I want to tell you about a man named Paul, 65, from California. He was a lively guy, loved fishing with his buddies, but a few years ago, he noticed he wasn't feeling himself. He was tired, his skin looked pale, and his doctor said his kidneys weren't working as well as they should, maybe from years of eating too much processed food and not enough fruits or veggies. He was worried, he didn't want to lose those weekends by the lake he loved so much. A friend suggested he try eating blueberries every day, just a small handful with breakfast. He thought, why not? I like them anyway. After a few months, he told me he felt like a kid again, his energy was back, and tests showed his kidney function had improved. His doctor was amazed, but Paul wasn't, he knew it was those little blueberries. You might be wondering, can just a few blueberries really do that much? The answer is yes, and that's what's so great about them. Blueberries aren't just delicious, they're incredibly good for your kidneys. They help reduce inflammation, a big cause of kidney wear and tear, and support healthy blood pressure, a key factor in keeping your kidneys running smoothly. In the US, high blood pressure is one of the top reasons for kidney failure, and doctors say foods like blueberries can make a big difference. You don't have to eat pounds of them, just a small handful, about a quarter cup, is enough to start. You can sprinkle them on oatmeal, toss them in a smoothie, or eat them straight as a snack. If you buy them frozen, they're just as good, just make sure there's no added sugar. Picture yourself sitting down with a warm bowl of oatmeal in the morning, topping it with a few blueberries, and as you eat, you know you're doing something great for your body. Studies show that people who eat blueberries regularly have a significantly lower risk of kidney disease. Some experts even say it can cut inflammation-related kidney damage by up to 25%. And if you're worried about the cost, don't stress. A bag of frozen blueberries at the store is often cheaper than a soda or a candy bar, but the value it brings to your health is priceless. Next time you're shopping, try adding some blueberries to your cart. You'll be amazed at the difference they make. So now we've got 3 amazing foods: watermelon to cleanse, cabbage to detox, and blueberries to protect. Are you feeling like you're getting closer to healthier kidneys? I hope so, because there are 4 more foods to explore, and the next one's something you might have overlooked in the seafood aisle. I'm talking about sardines, a tiny but powerful food that kidney doctors love. Are you ready to hear why it matters? Keep watching, because in the next part, I'll tell you a story about a woman who turned her health around just by adding sardines to her diet. We're on the right path, and I can't wait to keep going with you. We just talked about blueberries, those tiny gems that shield your kidneys from inflammation and damage. I hope you're starting to think about adding a handful of blueberries to your breakfast, because it's an easy way to take care of yourself. But now, let's take another step in our kidney-saving journey. Are you ready to discover the 4th food you must eat after 50 to keep your kidneys strong? It's sardines, a little fish you might have breezed past at the store without much thought, but it's one of the mightiest heroes for your kidneys. Imagine opening a small can of sardines, catching that whiff of the ocean, and as you set a piece on your plate, you know you're giving your body a nutritional powerhouse. Sardines are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, a healthy fat your kidneys desperately need. As you age, inflammation can quietly harm your kidneys, but the omega-3s in sardines act like a natural remedy, soothing that inflammation and helping your kidneys run smoothly. Plus, sardines are low in phosphorus, something that, if it builds up too much, forces your kidneys to overwork. Instead of eating heavy red meats like steak or burgers, which can tire out your kidneys, sardines are a gentle but powerful choice. I want to tell you about a woman named Clara, 61, from Oregon. She was a food lover, but years of eating red meat and fried foods left her feeling drained. One day, she noticed she wasn't peeing as much, and her doctor said her kidneys were under serious strain, possibly from a diet too high in animal protein. She was scared. She wanted to keep tending the flower garden she adored. A friend suggested she try sardines, just a small can once a week. She wasn't sure, but she gave it a shot. She mixed sardines into salads or ate them with bread. After a few months, she told me she felt lighter, less tired, and tests showed her kidneys were stronger. Her doctor called it a little miracle, but Clara knew it was those tiny fish. You might be thinking, sardines? They don't sound that appealing. I get it, the smell can be a bit strong, and they're not everyone's first pick. But that's why I love how simple they are. You don't have to eat a ton, just a small can, about 3 to 4 fish, once or twice a week is enough to start. You can mix them with a little olive oil and lemon to cut the smell, or toss them into a salad like Clara did. If you don't want to deal with a can, some stores sell fresh sardines. Just grill them lightly with garlic, and you've got a tasty meal your kidneys will thank you for. Kidney doctors say the omega-3s in sardines can cut inflammation-related kidney damage by up to 30%, that's a number you can't ignore. Picture yourself sitting down with a small plate of sardines, nibbling away, and knowing you're giving your kidneys a gift. In the US, where kidney disease affects millions, foods like sardines are a natural way to fight back. And if you're worried about cost, don't stress. A can of sardines is usually cheaper than a fast food meal, but the health benefits far outweigh that. Next time you're at the store, try tossing a can of sardines into your cart. You'll be surprised at the difference it makes. So now we've got 4 fantastic foods: watermelon to cleanse, cabbage to detox, blueberries to protect, and sardines to reduce inflammation. Are you feeling like you're building a shield for your kidneys? I hope so, because we've got 3 more foods to explore, and the next one's something you might already have in your kitchen. I'm talking about garlic, a tiny spice that's a powerhouse kidney doctors swear by. Are you ready to hear why it matters? Keep watching, because in the next part, I'll tell you a story about a man who got his energy back thanks to garlic. We're getting closer to the finish line, and I'm so excited to keep going with you. We just talked about sardines, those little fish that pack a big punch, reducing inflammation and giving your kidneys a well-deserved break. I hope you're starting to think about adding a can of sardines to your shopping list, because it's a simple step that can make a huge difference. But now, let's take another step in our kidney-saving journey. Are you ready to discover the 5th food you must eat after 50 to protect your kidneys? It's garlic, a little spice you've probably used in cooking 100 times, but never realized it's a silent hero for your kidneys. Imagine you're in your kitchen, peeling a clove of garlic, that sharp, familiar smell filling the air. As you chop it up or crush it to toss into a dish, you're not just making your meal tastier, you're giving your kidneys a fantastic natural boost. Garlic contains something called allicin. Don't worry, I won't bore you with the science, but think of it as a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compound. As you age, your kidneys can get worn down by high blood pressure or chronic inflammation, but garlic is like a loyal friend, easing that strain and keeping them running smoothly. Plus, it helps your body manage cholesterol, a key factor in preventing kidney damage. I want to tell you about a man named David, 67, from Michigan. He was a hard-working guy, spent 40 years in a factory, but when he retired, he started feeling wiped out. He wasn't peeing as much, and his doctor said his kidneys were stressed from high blood pressure and a salty diet over the years. He was worried. He wanted to keep tending his garden and playing with his grandkids. A neighbor suggested he add garlic to his meals, not pills, just plain garlic. He started crushing a clove a day, mixing it into soups or sprinkling it on veggies. After a few months, he told me he felt like he had his energy back, his blood pressure steadied, and tests showed his kidneys were improving. He laughed and said, "Who'd have thought garlic was the secret?" You might be thinking, garlic? I've used it forever, what's new about it? But that's the magic, you don't have to hunt down anything exotic or pricey. Garlic's right there in your kitchen, ready to help. Doctors say garlic can reduce inflammation, a major kidney enemy, and improve blood flow, helping your kidneys filter blood more efficiently. In the US, where high blood pressure hits millions of older adults, garlic's a natural way to fight back. You don't have to eat a whole bulb, just 1 or 2 cloves a day is enough. You can crush it and toss it into dishes, roast it with veggies, or even swallow it raw with water if you're brave enough. If the smell bothers you, try chewing some parsley afterward, it'll freshen your breath. Picture yourself cooking a simple dinner, maybe a veggie soup with a hint of fragrant garlic, and as you eat, you know you're doing something good for your kidneys. Studies show that people who eat garlic regularly have a significantly lower risk of kidney disease. Some experts even say it can cut blood pressure-related kidney strain by up to 20%. And if you're worried about cooking, don't stress, garlic's so easy to use, you can add it to almost anything. Next time you're making a meal, try tossing in a clove of garlic, your kidneys will thank you. So now we've got 5 amazing foods: watermelon to cleanse, cabbage to detox, blueberries to protect, sardines to reduce inflammation, and garlic to boost circulation. Are you feeling closer to healthier kidneys? I hope so, because we've got 2 more foods to explore, and the next one's something you might already have in a bottle on your table. I'm talking about olive oil, a golden liquid doctors call elixir for your kidneys. Are you ready to hear why it matters? Keep watching, because in the next part, I'll tell you a story about a woman who got her health back thanks to olive oil. We're almost there, and I'm thrilled to keep going with you. We just talked about garlic, that little spice that's a powerhouse, easing the strain on your kidneys and keeping them running smoothly. I hope you're starting to think about adding a clove of garlic to your meals, because it's a simple way to take care of yourself. But now, let's take another step in our kidney-saving journey. Are you ready to discover the sixth food you must eat after 50 to protect your kidneys? It's olive oil, that golden liquid you've probably used for cooking or salads, but never realized it's a silent hero for your kidneys. Imagine drizzling a spoonful of olive oil over a plate of veggies or mixing it into a simple salad. As you eat, you're not just savoring that rich flavor, you're giving your kidneys a fantastic dose of healthy fats. Olive oil is packed with monounsaturated fats. Don't worry, I won't bore you with science, but think of it as a natural lubricant that reduces inflammation in your body, including your kidneys. As you age, inflammation and high cholesterol can harm your kidneys, but olive oil is like a gentle friend, soothing those issues and keeping your kidneys strong. Plus, it helps manage blood pressure, a critical factor in preventing kidney failure. I want to tell you about a woman named Sophia, 70, from New York. She was a wonderful grandma, always cooking for her family, but a few years ago, she started feeling wiped out. She wasn't peeing as much, and her doctor said her kidneys were stressed from high blood pressure and years of fried foods. She was scared. She wanted to keep making those delicious meals for her grandkids. A friend suggested she try using olive oil instead of butter or regular cooking oil. She started drizzling a spoonful over veggies or using it in her cooking. After a few months, she told me she felt lighter, her energy was back, and tests showed her kidneys were stronger. She smiled and said, "I never thought olive oil would be my secret." You might be thinking, olive oil? I've used it before, what's so special? But that's its power, you don't have to search for something strange. Olive oil's right there in your kitchen, ready to help. Doctors say olive oil can reduce inflammation and cholesterol, two big kidney enemies, and improve blood flow, helping your kidneys filter blood better. In the US, where kidney disease affects millions of older adults, olive oil's a natural way to fight back. You don't have to use a whole bottle, just 1 or 2 tablespoons a day is enough. You can drizzle it on salads, use it to cook veggies, or even mix it with a little lemon and sip it like Sophia sometimes did. If you're worried about calories, don't stress, it's good fat, and a little goes a long way. Picture yourself eating a simple lunch, maybe steamed veggies with a touch of fragrant olive oil, and as you eat, you know you're doing something great for your kidneys. Studies show that people who use olive oil regularly have a significantly lower risk of kidney disease. Some experts even say it can cut inflammation-related kidney strain by up to 25%. Next time you're cooking, try swapping out regular oil for olive oil. Your kidneys will thank you. Now, let's move to the seventh and final food you must eat to save your kidneys: plain water. I know you might be thinking, water? Really? That's not a food. But hear me out, water is the foundation of everything we've talked about today. Without it, all those amazing foods, watermelon, cabbage, blueberries, sardines, garlic, olive oil, can't work their full magic. As you age, your body gets dehydrated more easily, and your kidneys need water to filter blood, flush toxins, and keep everything running smoothly. If you don't drink enough, your kidneys are like a washing machine without water, it'll groan and eventually break down. Imagine holding a cool glass of water, sipping it slowly, and feeling it spread through your body. Every sip is a gift to your kidneys, helping them wash away the toxins you've built up over years. I once heard about a man named James, 72, from Arizona. He used to drink soda and coffee all day, barely touching plain water. He felt tired, his skin was dry, and his doctor said his kidneys were weakening from dehydration. He started drinking 6 to 8 glasses a day, not hard, just a glass every couple of hours. After a few weeks, he told me he felt young again, his energy returned, and his kidneys were noticeably stronger. Just one small change, but it saved him. You don't have to chug gallons of water daily. 6 to 8 glasses, about 1.5 to 2 liters, is enough to start. If you don't like plain water, try adding a slice of lemon or a few blueberries to make it more fun. Doctors say people who drink enough water have up to a 30% lower risk of kidney failure. That's a number you can't ignore. Next time you're thirsty, reach for water instead of soda or coffee. Your kidneys will thank you. So there we have it. We've gone through all 7 foods: watermelon to cleanse, cabbage to detox, blueberries to protect, sardines to reduce inflammation, garlic to boost circulation, olive oil to soothe, and water to keep it all going. Do you feel like you've just finished an incredible journey? I hope so, because today we've explored 7 foods you must eat after 50 to save your kidneys. If you stick with these changes, you're not just protecting your kidneys, you'll feel healthier, more energized, and ready to enjoy life at 50, 60, 70, or beyond. Don't wait, you can start tomorrow with just 1 or 2 of these foods. Add a cup of watermelon to breakfast, sprinkle some garlic on dinner, or sip water instead of soda. Every little step you take is a step toward a healthier, longer life. You deserve to feel strong and happy, and your family wants to see you full of energy. If you found these foods helpful, check out our next video on morning habits to boost kidney health. I promise more great secrets await. Thanks for being here with me today. If you found this video valuable, share it with a friend or leave a comment about which food you'll try first. Make these foods part of your life, because your health is the greatest gift you can give yourself and your loved ones. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more tips for your golden years. See you in the next video. Stay healthy every day.